Hey Tando, I need to arrange for your medical testing to finalize your life cover. The more we know about you, the more cover you could qualify for.
What will happen to my medical records?
Well, Siswami, Old Mutual keeps them confidential.
Get medically tested and you could qualify for more life cover.
iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. iDiski Times, the CEO of Mamelodi Sundowns, have fired coach Manqoba Mngqithi. They've also fired Eminem Roman Falls, and they've retained Steve Kompela as part of the new coaching staff, and they've also retained Kennedy Mwene as part of the new coaching staff. The new coach, his name is Miguel Cardoso. He knocked out Mamelodi Sundowns in the CAF Champions League in April for Esperance de Tunis. He beat Sundowns 1-0 away, and he beat them Sundowns 1-0 at home as well. He was fired by Esperance de Tunis. He was supposed to go to the Club World Cup with the club, but he was fired. But then another club who is going to the Club World Cup, that's Mamelodi Sundowns, have now roped him in as the coach. That's Miguel Cardoso from Portugal. Let's start with Manqoba Junior. Thank you very much for joining us. Coach Manqoba Mngqithi, I know you and so were constantly saying it's only a matter of time he's going to leave. What do you make of him being fired from Sundowns?
Nkululeko, my brother,
Yes, sir.
Very
Yes, sir.
excited to be back home.
Nice one.
Yeah,
Nice
I
to
know
see
if
you.
it's some mnandi.
Nice one. Nice one.
Ngibudisele ngwenye justice.
Just.
Yeah. Bonke team yethu nyabakhulu. Teba fethu kunjani, keep on supporting iDiskiTV, fighting no one, try to fix South African football. Yeah, first let me be this. I've got big respect for President Patrice Motsepe, but this time I'm very disappointed. I need to be honest. Based on the history of the team, they've been bringing about Richard Stoshkov, Michel, Neskens. The list goes on. They've never won anything, those coaches, bringing high-profile players. They brought about the likes of Peter Ndlovu. Peter Ndlovu was a big player. Make no mistake, very top player as well. But they feature now. They brought so many top-class players, but there was no unit in the team. So I think they're going back. And who's making those decisions? Why appointing Flemberg, the technical director? Flemingberg. I mean, I need to be honest. I think the problem the guy arrived there when Rulani was there. He started Bombo Rulani. He was fighting Rulani. He made sure that Rulani is going to be chased. I think he's the one. For me, he's the one who made Rulani with Sundowns. Some couple of players, Bonabo. Yeah, very disappointing. Sundowns.
That's Coach Manqoba.
Yeah, njoba ngisho mina president ukuthatha le decision because it's him. It's a bad decision, fit. I need to be honest. Ukuthi balandi coach ngaphandle. Manqoba Mngqithi just ukubuyela kuyo. Mina ngizoba nevar kuwe. It was a matter of time. Arrived at club, upitsa ibuildile, uRulani maintainer him, I change everything. He didn't want to use the same player, like his strategy. My coach was Sao Pizzo, no Rulani Mngqithi. He wanted to change the identity of the team. Some other players they were benched. Divide the team. Mauso bench Mngqithi, the star player, the player that there's no attitude. Yambon Mfande is living in life, a professional player. Is a national asset. Dedicated as well. Mthathu mbeke bench in for a couple of games. Or somehow divide the team. Nomshishi noma ngabulimele. So senior players that they've done well for the team, from nowhere you put them. But Savendra, where did you last see Savendra playing? You come and place them. Ego now. Disappointing from the coach. The way we yes, it deserves to leave. I need to be honest. Sometimes no they lose. Yes, lose Mara. The direction there was no future for the team.
So you could see that this was going to happen to Manqoba?
Yeah, Mina Nkululeko, I could see. I need to be honest, you can't play. Sometimes they sign players because of the way they want to play. And Kulma Batalanga department, you build up, we have Ronwin is more of a player being a goalkeeper. They can play in the middle, very comfortable. Midfielder, they're very creative. Anyone from the bench or from the stand can come and play. But the coach of Igor Chincha he told those players to kick the ball forward, crosses. And then Shalile, the player that, yes, we are missed to Shalile, we know, but he understands the team. He understands the players surrounding Yak. So Nababam understands as well. So we change the brought Sales. Look what happened. So we deserve, I saw it coming. And Nkululeko, there's no question. I mean, uManqoba Mngqithi, I'm nginenhlonipho personal, but I don't think he can coach a big team. I need to be honest.
What does the future do you think holds for him? You think he would coach clubs such as Amazulu, smaller clubs again?
Yeah, I think that's where uManqoba Grand Sharp, I'm a club that he can coach. I think at Amazulu with profile players that they are not those so big. You understand? Average players. Yabo, he can take out the best out of those players. We enzile ngabo Njabule Mancane, abo Shangi, abo Sibeko.
Golden Arrows.
Ngisho ku-Arrows, yes, he did it. Yabo. I remember he beat Arrows, i-Ajax about 6-1. Bekakwazi ethimini encane la kunganama expectations, ngana pressure, less pressure, but there with high profile players, I think kula abanenkinga khona because you want to be bossy as well. It doesn't play a father figure role as a coach as well. Ama player need you need. So you can't be bossy. Nezinto bekazenza even the sub benching players abanye bafaka standing. Nokwambisa umbule nyazi ukuthi umbule bekana disciplinary issues but ama decision nje awenzile amhunter manje. So right, I think uMazulu ezusho Golden Arrows Maputi in and out. Uyambona it's on and off, let me put it that way. But chess pay abana coach, yes, ngibonile truth is left in aye. I think that's where
those are his kind of teams.
Yes.
All right. We're reacting to Mamelodi Sundowns firing and hiring a new coach as well. I will continue the conversation with Junior, but don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We apologize as well with the sound. I just lost electricity in my suburb, literally just before we started shooting. So there's a generator sound happening at the moment, but I'm sure you can hear us and I'm sure you can bear with it as well. You can follow us as iDiski Times and iDiskiTV. Link is in the description. You can follow us on our WhatsApp channel. This is where you get those breaking news stories. Please make sure you subscribe as well to our content. Lindo is here, So is here, Bobo is here as well today, so you can be able to check out those other videos as well whilst you are seeing this one. Let's take you to President Utopi. He was speaking, announcing this new coach. You obviously, foreign coach, you don't like that direction. You say they've been there before with these coaches, about Nyeskens, about Michel. Now, looking at domestically, let's forget about Rulani. His way is Upito is also in Iran as well. If they were going to look at local, where would they go if they were going to hire a local coach?
10 Malisela. More or less the type of coach efana nabo Rulani, nabo Pitso Msimane.
And you think he can coach a big team?
You can with players. Magachola ma resources. When you can get the resources, just pay him with the right person. Bring u10 Malisela. Benga mind again noma ngabambeka no Pitso, but the direction of the team. Those players they could deal. They could do for u10. Because u10 wherever he's going, agana ma resources. He need to be charged by giving them resources now. Bamnikile uRulani ulo Manqoba yena has been there as an assistant for how many seasons? You won league as a backup coach. I need to be honest. Take nothing away from Coach Manqoba is achieved as a coach go Sundowns, but as a head coach, he did nothing. We need to be honest. So direction a team.
So that's the only candidate you would put forward if they were talking to Coach Upito is out of the picture. He's in Iran. He's signing a new contract. Rulani as well is out of the picture. He's in Morocco. He's continuing with his contract. There is a long-term contract. So at home, only 10 for you in your opinion.
For me, 10 Malisela. And then they ask him to funu kusebenza nobani. I'm sure because of to Coach Steve, because he's more of a motivator. He's interacting with players. We have always played a father figure. Maybe that's why they put him there still, good coach. I'm a player together long. We also translate even to players to the coach. He's good with that. And Steve is more of a coordinator. Gimbe we father figure na 2023. I can't in the Basaguti is one of the best coach. Yes, maybe as then Sundowns, how Sundowns plays before obviously I'm a question mark, but not a paid coach as well. So for me, 10 Malisela with those players. I put him there. Give him my resources. Without the Umpegu dance Nkululeko, within 3 weeks, also a team, we will back. And also, he has some expectations. Sometimes need to win the league. It's a must. And they want Champions League. Good dance now based on Kulise. Now those players, then you give it different between Urulani, Pitso Msimane. Yes, Urulani is busy now. I see he's doing very well. Yes, we are Copa Manje. Pitso yes Ngimbonina is hang up by the contract and Ngimbonina is doing a bit well as well. So Baba Chol, 10.
Yeah, let's talk about the new coach. We can't say much. What we can say is that they play Esperance knocked out the Sundowns earlier this year. We semi-final. They were the reason why Sundowns was out of the Champions League. I remember it was a Friday night. We were sitting here watching that game. They loved us. They won 1-0. Was coaching a North African team, defend, hit on the counter as well. What is your concern about European coaches?
The concern is you see Sundowns players, majority of them they're playing for national team. Now they're gonna adopt whatever coach wants from them. They need to cope, but no choice. They need to be coachable. And the national team now we are damaged. Because about 7 or 8 starters at Bafana, we are at AFCON, Bafana ban influence. We need to be honest, Turulani is in the Manqoba. And I heard somebody on the media platform, Turulani was an advisor, go coach, go AFCON. You understand? We are going to the Sundowns in the Manqoba. Now we bring this. I'm a European. They come, they change our players. They want tall players, special. Now, North Africans, that big coach. They play with tall players. They fake injuries. They win games psychologically. You understand? Not because they play beautiful football. They came to Kulmanga Esperance in Bugeli. I think the coach in that game was lucky. He was defending counter to goal. You understand? Relying on set pieces, throw-ins. But critical phase of the game came less of concentration. But none of them playing. They don't believe in whatever South Africa they capable. You understand? So, mina nginenkinga ngendlela abachinja style of play sase South Africa. They're gonna change individual players. They're not gonna be the same at Sundowns. You must know now. This coach, technically, yes, I'm sure spot on in terms of defending as a team. No, okay, you work so hard. You need to be coachable. That's all. You won't see this fluid Sundowns playing, interacting, passes, movement of the ball, scoring, and the one identity. So crosses, long ball as well.
All right. Let me ask you one more thing. What does this do to the title race? Orlando Pirates have put their names in the hat with title race, with Betway Premiership, and they really tried at the beginning of the season. 8 matches, 7 matches, they pushed. Sundowns, they kind of got back there. They are number 1 on goal difference, but of course people were observing, not happy with the style of play. You could see that it's a different Sundowns. How do you think it will influence the title race?
Yeah, Pirates are very exciting to watch, but they are not consistent. They can't lose at home against Stellenbosch. I know Stellenbosch, they are not easy to be beaten, but they can't lose. Adams, they can't. I need to be honest. So Mjela was not there as well. They can't lose. Orlando Stadium, they must win their home games. I don't give them a chance. Yes, it's different than against Nkewu this time. True. But the experience of the players at Sundowns, they're going to win it for themselves. They've got experience enough to win this Champions Betway Premiership. Also, Ronwen Williams. They've got players that can compete, who can do it themselves, repair as well. So, top class players without being coach. Yes, the coach is now experience. I don't think they'll lose game. They'll lose a game. But in the style of play, but winning games, they will still win games. Because the Betway Premiership, I think it's weak for me. It's only Pirates telling Poch, I need to be honest, not much. I'm a team that they can compete. So Pirates, they're not consistent.
You don't think that we'll get to May and it's still neck and neck? Especially with the change. I mean, you were sure at the beginning of the season, Sabonu Manqoba, whatever happened there. So there are things that can happen just because you change the coach. No. Because even no Manqoba, we're not expecting Pirates to be Ganja. And just because they changed from Rulani to Manqoba, we then could see that, when a Sundowns, it's not like Pirates ikupugile, when wehlile because of the decision that you made. So maybe that could be the factor as well, coach. I agree with you on the players. We'll go to the quality of the players, definitely could push them. But maybe we could see by May, it's still neck and neck.
The difference is not going to be too much. But the experience of playing Champions League, winning the league year and year, 7 times in a row. I think Champions League Pirates if we compete, if we win. Obviously focus up. They don't have players in major squad. Sundowns, because of a bunch of squad they have, goes over in competition. Players are the best in the squad. So for me, I still keep to Sundowns. They won Chiefs game for him, coach and Manqoba. Those players, they did it themselves. We thought this Manqoba after 3 games was so good. No, those players, they did it for themselves. Not only that game, there's a game, another one, they won 4, if not mistaken. There's a game after Chiefs, they won 4 and convincing as well. Yeah, Manyama came questionable, but those players, they can do, unfortunately. Pirates, ayabekho consistency. If Masonga is not there, like it happens. Kusazophela i-marathon league. There's injuries, kunama bookings. It was not the first time in the last Gutanga because Masonga ngalelo lang bamnide Orlando badlala Stellenbosch. So they don't have that playing Africa dlale lapha. Ngoba coach it doesn't believe booking video. But now there are type of players, but I'll trust the coach. So I don't think Parade will be consistent winning games.
All right, there you are. Thank you very much, Junior. Now we're just responding or reacting to the news that Sundowns have changed their coach. Miguel Cardoso from Portugal, he beat Sundowns in the Champions League semi-final earlier this year. He's now the Mamelodi Sundowns coach. Manqoba Mngqithi is no longer part of Mamelodi Sundowns. So is Roman Falls too. iDiskiTV, Disc Times was betting. Thank you for watching us.